Hello guys, today I will talk about my favorite fighter jets in the military names the No.39 Gripen, right? Gripen is have now 6 types, right? The first one is Gripen A and developing to Gripen B, Gripen C and continue to the Gripen F now, right? The Gripen begins the first one in Sweden in 1988 by Saab Industry. Saab developed the fighter jets named Gripen A in the first time and Gripen A on the mission on 19 December 1988. And the Gripen A is very good fighter jets and Sweden get the very good feedback from the another country that the other country buy the Gripen and give to the military. And when they give really good feedback, the Gripen continue develop into Gripen B to improve the thing that not good in the Gripen A and make it very better in the Gripen B, and then go to Gripen C, D, E, and F. So now in Sweden military, they use Gripen E and Gripen F in their Air Force, right? But in Royal Thai Air Force, it have a Gripen too, right? It have Gripen C and D on the action. Now, if they have a mission, Gripen C and D is on the mission. Okay, and now, I forgot to talk about the specs, right? Okay, now let's talk about the specs, right? The specs, the weight of the Gripen is 6,622 kilograms. It's heavy, yeah, it's heavy, but if you compare with like F-16 or F-15, I think the Gripen is much lighter. Maybe not very lightest, but it's lighter than F-16. I know it because F-16 is in Royal Thai Air Force too, and I watch Discovery in YouTube, and the F-16 is little heavy than the Gripen. Then that's why I say the Gripen is lighter, right? And maybe lighter some fighter jets in other country too, maybe, right? Maybe. The length is 14 meters. It's long and not long. I think it's not long and not short, right? It's not long and not short. I okay with this length because I think some jets is too long, right? I think some jet is maybe too long. Maybe it's not very perfectly when you fly zigzag, right? It's my personal. This is my personal opinion, right? Yeah. The flight range is 3,250 kilometers. It's far, right? It's very far. But I think some plane has far than this. The price. Let's talk about the price. The price is 40 millions or 60 millions USD. It's not, and it is a normal price for the fighter jets. Now the engine type is a turbofan, right? And it have only one turbofan because it's not much heavier than you can use only one turbofan to make it take off. The maximum speed is 2,470 kilometers per hour. And if I can remember it, I watched the Discovery, and that Discovery said the Gripen can maximum speed maybe 3 Mach. I'm not sure, but what Discovery is say 3 Mach, right? It's 3 Mach. Yep, and the weapon on the Gripen is have 4. four types of the weapon on the grip pen. The first one is the cannon. Is the cannon names Moser BK-27 use 27 millimeters bullet on the grip pen. That is the first one. Is the cannon. The second one is air-to-air missiles AIM-9 Sidewinder. Right, AIM-9 Sidewinder is the air-to-air missiles that on the grip pen. Right, and the next one is air-to-ground missiles. Is the ATM-65 Maverick. Right, the name like the Top Gun movie, the second one, right? Last one is the anti-ship missiles RBS-15. And I think the unique of the grip pen is the canard. The canard is the little two wings that on the left and the right hand side of the cockpit that you see. If you search in internet grip pen, you will see the canard. First that you will see, oh, this is grip pen because you can see the canard, right? And I think the another unique for the grip pen is the canopy. The canopy of the grip pen is open on the left hand side, right? This is the canopy is open like this. But the F-16, right? The F-16, F-15 is open up. It open up like this, but the grip pen is open on the left hand side. So that means you can get in the plane very easily by not worry about something on your head. That is my idea, right? It's my thinking. Right? But someone likes the canopy that is open up like this, but in my personal, I like the canopy that open like this, right? And I will talk a little about the inside the cockpit. The cockpit is so cool, right? The lever that you use to control the left or right or up or down is on in front of you on this area in the cockpit when you sit in, is the area on this. And the gear to make it faster and slower is on the left hand side. When you drive it, you put your left hand on the gear that you pull and that you push and pull to make it faster or slower, and the other hand you grab the lever to make it up, down, left and right. And in Group C in the Group C and Group D in Royal Thai Air Force, the radar screen in front of the pilot is have three screens, right? It's the middle one, left and right one. And if a Group D is have a two seats, then we have another screen for the back of the pilot seats to make a passenger can see the radar or see the enemies who come in. And the Group D have a three screen also, is in front of, left and right. And the Group D is the type have a two seats. The Group I think it is like this, like I searching, and Group A has one seat, Group B had two seats, Group C had one seat, and Group D had two seats, right? And E and F also like this too, right? Okay, and that three screen is developing forward. For Group E and Group F is only one screen, but that one screen is very big screen. It look like the PC or the laptop screen inside, and it look very cool than three screen, right? And the buttons on the lever is very much